Hi guys, this is a small hands-on video on how to use SSH using your Mac or Linux system. So SSH is one of the most powerful tools that allows you to control your remote machine just using the command line. So for this demo, I have created one new instance called the demo KP. And while creating the instance, I also created a new key pair, which is already there in my system. So as you can see, this particular public IPv4 address, it works just fine. This is the address and the page is also there. So let's move on to a terminal. So this is a terminal. So as you can see, if I do a pwd, this will show me this particular location where the terminal is at the moment. And this is where my .pem file is also there. If I do ls, you can see my file is also there, the keypad tutorial. So make sure whenever you are accessing or like trying to access your server using SSH that you are in the correct folder directly. Now let's move on to the basics. So let's start with SSHI key tutorial pem key pair, sorry, and then we'll do EC2 user @ then we need to copy this public IPv4 address. So basically what this command is trying to do is it's trying to establish a SSH connection to the remote server with the following details. So first off is this particular line. So it specifies the private key to be used for the authentication. So we're using the key pair tutorial for the authentication, and followed by the EC2 user. So this username is used to log into the remote server, and the IP address or host name of the remote server is through which you try to connect. So once I execute this, yes, as you can see, it is giving us this error: permission 0644 for keypad are to open. That means anyone can access that access this .pem file and can make changes to it. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the permissions of this particular file using the chmod command. So we will be using chmod 0400 and the file name keypad tutorial. Yes. So as you can see, we have changed the permissions of the file. So if we run the command again, it should work just fine. As you can see, we are logged into the system now. So for those who don't know, chmod 0400, so basically it's to change the permissions of the file. So the first digit always represents the file type and the special permissions. The second digit represents the permissions for the owner of the file, and the last two digits represent the permissions for the group and the others. So using 0400, the 4 in the second position specifies that the owner of the file has read permissions, whereas the last two digits 00, they specify that neither the group nor others have any permissions. So in conclusion, this sets the file permissions such that only the owner of the file can read it, while neither the group nor others can read, write, or execute it. So now once we're inside the server, the instance, we will see if the commands are working fine. Who am I? It should give us, when we do a who am I, it should give us the name of the user, which is EC2 user over here, as you can see. EC2 user. Now if I try to ping any file or like any website, then it should fetch me the packets. google.com. As you can see, it is able to fetch me the packets as well. So our connection is working fine. Now let me do Control-C to get out of this particular command. And now if we do an exit, we are out of this particular instance. So yes, this is how the SSH works on Linux.